the fourth one here on this list is make a HUD. I guess they're talking about like the tops of what's on the side of your screen. Well, let me read what they say because they have an explanation for it. Make a HUD. Now that we have all the hardware under control, let's jump over to the software side of streaming. They use OBS to do all of this, but there's an alternative, blah, 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 like XSplit. Make sure that your stream looks good and stands out of the crowd. Put a border around where your webcam is and make sure that you have a pop-up notification when someone follows or donates. This will encourage other viewers to do the same. Okay. Cabalette, what do you say about that? Make a HUD.
Okay, so if I get that right, the HUD is like the camera's overlay, the images,
and the notifications that pop up as well. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I totally get it. Oh yeah, I think it's absolutely great. I think it's absolutely great, but at the meantime, I think it's not that great if, for example, you're starting to grow a little bit. That depends on like what level you are. If like you are new to streaming and everything, I think it's absolutely awesome because you need to acknowledge the people who are joining your chat, who are following you, who are subbing to you, etc., etc. I think it's so freaking important, like big time, And so that way you don't miss like just a notification in chat. It pops, you see it. It's nice. But if you're receiving like a lot of notification all at once, that's very annoying. That happened to me when I got follow botted. My notification were that's awful. But you'll get exceptional good. Cases.
Right, so. You'll get good and know how to defend yourself against shit like that. That happens rarely. Mm-hmm. But as far as making a HUD goes, I think this would be number 4 on the list so far. It's important, but I think a microphone and a good microphone and a good webcam, if you're using them, are more important. And I think probably the most important is a good internet connection. As far as a HUD goes, I've seen a lot of great streamers that really don't have any overlays at all. It's just them, but their camera looks good. And I'm like, I have no problem with that. Kind of the minimalist approach, and that's good. As far as as far as the notifications go, for when you get like a donation or something, those are awesome, but that's like it's important, but I wouldn't say it's as important as a strong internet connection. So I think that definitely adds to your stream. Definitely adds to the value of your stream. But go ahead.
I agree, but at the same time, you gotta be careful not to fall on the trap of having too much going on. If that's really the style of your stream, I've seen some streamer having a lot of shit going on their stream, which looks very awesome. But if it looks too messy, if it's not organized and there is way too many elements, that's gonna look like trash.
Same thing, not only on your screen, they're talking about the screen HUD, like actually on, but also the panels, especially on Twitch. I know they got the panels, and sometimes a lot of it looks disorganized and unprofessional. I mean, I'm as unprofessional as they come, but I give the illusion of professionalism, which is nice. And you can too. I mean, make yourself look professional, try to organize it, and sometimes a little bit goes a long way. You don't have to be, like you said, putting a thing on every inch of your screen, because a lot of people, especially if you're a gamer, they want to see your health bar. They want to see the stuff that's going on the stream. So, yeah.
I agree. I totally agree.
Also, what I try to do, bonus tip for me, if you're a gamer, I try to move my camera a little bit around depending on what game I'm playing. Like, I know the health bar on Overwatch is on the left side, and I don't like to be blocking the health bar because I know for me, when I'm watching a streamer, I want to see their health and where they're at. So if you're blocking it, it's like, so I do kind of move myself around the webcam anyway. If you use OBS, I highly recommend it depending on what game you're playing. Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to number 6.
Oh, just one last thing about the HUD.
No! Fuck you, we're moving on.
Oh. That's so important. Don't make the fucking notification pop on your face. Why anybody would do that? I see some streamer doing that. Stop doing this.
That sounded weirdly sexual, too. Don't let the notification pop on your face.
Yeah, like they put like the notification alert right on their camera. So when the notification pop, instead of us seeing, cool reaction, we're seeing this fucking alert.
That's a good tip. That's a good tip. Don't block you. They want the people. I know for me, I'm speaking for myself, and I know a lot of people think the way I do. When I make a donation or a sub or something to somebody, I want to see their reaction getting it because I'm a nerd. It's just like if you give somebody a gift on Christmas, you want to see their reaction when they open it. If it's a good gift, you want to see it. If you're ashamed of the gift, maybe
them like, oh my God, what an amazing gift! Thank you so much.
There you go. So that is a good tip. I didn't really think about that because a lot of the time the notification does pop up and block your initial reaction, and I could guarantee, I want to see that. I want to see if I made you happy or not. That's awesome. So that's a good tip. Good one. Good one, Cavalette.